Good morning, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Wednesday morning, April 19th. We're looking at Window Traders market profile of the ES and SPY. Video's definitely being done earlier than normal. I have an appointment I have to get to. Most likely we'll be missing the opening, but hopefully we'll be back by 10 a.m. But even though we're doing the video earlier, hopefully it gives you a little guide as to what we're looking for this morning. We spoke yesterday as far as how the price spike from the 17th basically held. We tested it numerous times yesterday, only to get rejected each time and come back. And late in the day, ES took back that one little tick of single prints. However, a couple of things did not happen yesterday. We did not get into the sell tail at all during regular trading hours, so there was definitely some good excess yesterday. Other than that, though, the bulls had kept control in the bigger picture. Now, bears are trying to at least put this into balance on the daily. That's a big step for them. We said in last night's video, basically yesterday's low, A's high, the price spike from the 17th is what the bulls want to defend, and the bears wanted to defend B's high and the sell tail. Well, overnight we traded, as you can see, in the middle of our profile for a good part, but now here we are trying to push lower. Another possibility, again, it's very early. We still have 2 hours prior to the opening. But another possible gaps have not held this year, right? We've had many gaps. We've gapped over 50% of the trading days this year, but they've only held about 20-something% of the time. So gaps haven't really held. It's emotional trading. However, we talk about price vacuums. Now, we had a wide point of control last night. It was going to be a downside destination. It would now be an upside destination if we open below it. B's high from yesterday, which was the highest accepted price, although when we took back the trend day, I wasn't sure how much to lean on it. It's still holding. Look at SPY. SPY has a double distribution in there overnight. This is from 4 to 8 last night, and now this is this morning. So that's something to keep an eye on. As far as the other ones, NQ, also looking to gap lower. Now remember, NQ held the trend day yesterday. They had a decent set of single prints that they never got into, along with their XS and A. So they're looking to come back into balance, right? As far as righty, we said you can call it balance still on the daily because they didn't take it out by much. Well, if that's the case, you're looking to take out yesterday's low and also be firmly in balance. So this is a market still waiting for MGI now once we take out the daily lows. The weeklies are healthy, but right now the daily is looking to come back into balance. So as far as a game plan early, again, gaps haven't held, but that doesn't mean you have to you don't respect them. The gap and go crowd, though, has been destroyed this year. Again, that's a fallacy. Balance rules are more important than gap rules. So depending on the size of the gap, you can take a short against the gap, and then you could be out if the gap fills, which is E's low from yesterday, around 64 and change, or use the price spike high of around 69.50, right? See if they can get back above that now. The way it was defended by buyers yesterday, maybe this time we'll find sellers up there if we're to fill the gap. So that's an early play. A short against the gap and the price spike. Any acceptance above both of those? Well, guess what? You're going to go back into value from yesterday and go trade at the wide point of control. As far as a long, right at these levels, really isn't one, although depending on where the overnight low is, come 9:30, you can certainly try to front run that, as we've seen the history of front running overnight lows and highs. Again, all early plays. And then just quickly on the chart. So here's the daily. This is including this pre-market. So if we take it out, again, this is going to be very subjective. You have to realize the balance will just be forming today. So I wouldn't automatically call it, say, just a 3-day balance. We want to see how many days we take out. Again, because we've had such issues both trying to come out of it to the downside, and even though we've been up one time framing up for 4 days, we haven't gotten much distance. I'm not sure what type of balance I'll call it. We'll see at the end of the day whether it would be a 3 or 4 day balance, whether I would encompass this entire 10, 12 days, whatever it is. The weekly right now is still healthy, right? Buyers certainly want to defend last week's low of 405.97. The 20-day moving average continues to creep up. Guess what? It's at 405.87. So amazingly enough, the 20 and last week's low coincide with each other if this market was to sell off pretty good during the day. Good luck trading today. I'll be back hopefully by 10 o'clock the latest, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.